YouTube, back to my channel. Those of you guys who are new, I am MaKayla and I make health, lifestyle, and Christian content. Today's topic is going to be on sex and having sex before marriage. So whether or not you are deciding whether or not you want to have sex, or if you want to become a born again virgin, I wanted to make this video to give you guys some tips on what you can do to help with that goal and my reasons why I decided to wait until marriage and why I am so glad I did. A lot of people ask,
okay, wasn't it awkward your first night? Like, ooh, I don't know how I'd want to do that.
It's gonna be awkward no matter what. You're gonna have sex for the first time like you have your first kiss for the first time. It's always awkward. I would rather have it be awkward with somebody who loves me and who's committed to me and who's loyal than have it to somebody who may never talk to me again and who I may never see again and make fun of me to a previous or like a future spouse or a future girlfriend or even their guy friend. Like, I don't want to be humiliated like that. Yeah, sure. My first night of marriage was awkward because, of course, like your first kiss, it's not going to be perfect. And there's things that you're like,
yeah, let's not remember that again.
But for reals, guys, just own it. Like, just be you, be fun. You'll get over it and you guys are going to figure it out together. So, temptations. This is the hard part for a lot of people because a lot of people aren't pushed into having sex. It's more of like they want it because they feel the feels towards that person.
They love them. They want to make babies.
Just kidding. It's not about that always, right? But for reals, guys, temptations are a thing, and this is something that definitely needs to be addressed because if anybody's telling you like, oh, you shouldn't be feeling like that, like shame on you, then are they even human? Oh, God made us to want to have sex with another person. God made us to want to make babies. And so that's very, very normal. So it is a challenge in life and it is definitely something we have to work on before we're married to fight that temptation and save ourselves for a marriage. And when you get engaged, I do not recommend a long engagement because it is so hard because you're like, oh, we're going to get married. We're going to get married, right? So we're fine. No. Don't do it. Don't fall into that trap because a lot of times you have like 18 months or whatever, right, of an engagement. That's a long time and a lot of things could happen in between then. And so don't ever give your virginity. Don't ever just like assume until it's official because again, a lot of things could happen in that time frame that you just don't want to risk it. And I actually have a Bible verse for you guys that I want to share, which I thought was so great. Going into Corinthians chapter 10, verse 13, God talks about temptations in this, and I love it. He says, there hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. Just stopping right there, God is saying that He's not going to give you a temptation unless you are able to choose and to fight that temptation. So that's really, really cool. But will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Wow, God is amazing. He just said in that verse that God is with you and that He will help you escape the situation. He will help you escape that temptation if you allow Him to, if you let that into your heart and you show Him that that's your true desire to remain pure and to save yourself for marriage. God is telling you right here, I will help you find a way to escape that temptation. Hang on in there. Like God's telling you, hang in there, guys. I got you. So when I was dating my husband and stuff, of course, like we're gonna be tempted. We had temptations, but we stayed true because we both knew that our end goal was to save each other for marriage and to respect each other in that. We also wanted to respect God because God says that if you honor that promise, that God will reward you in your life. Like if God tells you something, don't mess with Him. So when we were dating and we did have those temptations, there are some things that you guys can do to avoid getting in a bad situation. So number one is to not ever be alone in a room together. I did this once with somebody and I didn't have sex. I didn't go like far, but it was very, very hard not to because you think,
oh, I'm good, I'm strong, I'm fine, I can do it.
In the moment when you love that person, it is very, very hard. So just don't even put yourself in the situation to be tempted. So don't ever shut the door. Like, something I have always been told growing up is if you are in a house or a room or whatever with a boy, don't ever shut the door. Don't ever be alone. Don't be in the dark with them. If you guys are having a Netflix and chill night, don't be in the house or the apartment by yourselves with the lights off under a blanket, if you know what I mean. But another thing is, like, obviously we all make out, we all kiss, right? So a big thing is to stop, like, figure out where that person's temptation is and avoid it. So respect each other. Again, respect is such a big thing. So if that person loves it when you kiss their ear and that, like, really gets him going, avoid the ear, guys. Don't lay on top of each other. Don't straddle each other. Don't do anything that's going to really, like, make it that much more difficult for each other to remain pure and to stay to that goal. Another thing is to dress modest. So our bodies are to be respected. And I actually have a really, really cool verse on this one. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19 and 20. And it reads, "What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost which is in you, which ye have of God, and ye are not your own." Verse 20 says, "For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body, in your spirit, which are God's." So God is saying, like, I have given you this gift. Glorify me with it. Respect it. Love it. Take care of it. Cherish it. If not, he might take that gift away from us. So again, respecting your body and dressing modest, because if a guy obviously is going to be tempted if your boobs are hanging out or if your butt cheeks are hanging out, why are you wearing that if your guys' goal is to save yourselves for marriage? Like, why? I don't get it. Girls, I want to say this last thing before I end this video, and that is, you do not, let me repeat, do not owe a man anything. Again, you do not owe a man anything. If there is a man pressuring you or threatening you to, like, he'll leave your relationship, or if you feel like, if I don't have sex with him, he'll leave me, then let him leave, because he does not deserve your body. He does not deserve that amazing woman that is inside. If a man is not willing to respect your decision to wait, he does not deserve to have you at all. And honestly, guys, if he does not put a ring on that finger, why would you give him your body? Like, don't do it. You don't owe him anything. Tell him to go away or to respect you, and you are going to gain a lot more happiness for this. And this is something I was so bad at. Though I didn't have sex, I was pushed around a lot growing up because I did not have enough respect for myself to love myself enough to say no to certain things or to be like, that was rude. And so I know it's really, really hard in that moment to say, like, I'm sorry, if you're not going to respect that, then I can't keep this relationship. So find that, have a support group, but communicate that with your person, with your man, boyfriend, whatever. Make that very clear and decide for yourself, I'm going to wait for my husband. And I promise you guys, you're gonna be so much happier for doing so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a very, very hard topic to talk about because there is so much to go in depth with. There's so much more to even say in this. And I hope you guys just know that I love you. This video is not meant to be judgmental or to tell you how to live your life, but I really just sincerely want the best for all of you. And it breaks my heart that there are so many young girls out there that are feeling pressured to have sex because they just want to be loved, and they know that that's how they can feel loved by keeping the man around, is to have sex with them. So please just know that you are loved, and if a man is not going to respect that, then he needs to go, and you're gonna find someone who is a million times better and who will love you and respect you for your decision. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We will see you guys in the next one, and remember, be who you are. Bye.